Hi, this is question number 27 from chapter 14, and we're going to create the decision tree. So let's say the first thing that we need to do is create a decision node. Let's call it as D, and for that particular decision we have three alternatives. First one is seek approval first, and the second alternative would be to go with plan A immediately, and the third alternative would be to go with plan B immediately. So if it seeks approval, in that case it will cost him 5,000 and it will take 2 months. Cost of interest per month is 1,500, so for 2 months it will be 3,000. So total cost will be 5,000 plus 3,000. So cost will be negative 8, that is 5 plus 3. If we go with plan A immediately, the cost would be 125,000 and 3 months. 3 months is 4,500, so that would come to 129.5 thousand. So we get the cost as minus 129.5. and for plan B, if we start immediately without taking approval, it is going to cost us 85,000 and 4 months. But for the first 2 months, before the committee can give their outcome, the committee will give the outcome in 2 months. So before the outcome is there, he can spend 85,000 plus 2 months of cost plus approval cost. So this is plan B simultaneously with approval. No, let's keep it as plan B. So it will plan B immediately with application for approval. So it will cost, this approval result will be out in like 2 months. So for the cost of plan B, it would cost us 85. Then again we have 2 months of holding cost, that is 3,000, 2 into 1.5, and there would be an application cost for the approval, that is another 5,000. So we can keep it as, we can choose to keep this 5 cost of this 5,000 for approval during the next phase, but if you want you can keep it here. This would be something like this. So with application for approval 93, and with just plan A this much, and this is seeking approval cost is 8. So if you see, actually this cost of 8 is actually included with 85 here, 85 plus 8, because you have already applied for approval. That's why that cost is already added. Now if we go with the plan A, we don't have further states of nature like change in decision or anything. So this is the end node. But if we go with seeking approval, there can be 2 outcomes. So whenever there is state of nature, this is an event node. So let's make it event node. Let's call it E1. And what are the two events? The approval is approved, or it is denied. So the likeliness of getting approved is 40%. So 40%, and the probability that it will be denied is 60%. Now, because we already added the cost of approval in this phase, we can leave this blank. Okay. So if it is denied, plan B is denied, so you have no other alternatives but to go with just one option, that is plan A. So this would be a decision D2, and that decision is to go with plan A. And how much will the plan A cost? Plan A will cost 129.5. That is the cost of plan A, 125,000 plus 3 months to do it. That is 129.5. So there will be no other alternative. You can delete this, and in this case, if it is approved, you have two alternatives. So this would be another node. This would be a decision node D3, and what option that you have, you can still go with plan A, or you can go with plan B. So if you do plan A, it will cost you 129.5, and if you go with the plan B, it will cost you minus 88, minus 85, the cost of the plan B, minus 4 months to do it, that is 6,000. Remember, when we are calculating the cost of plan B and plan A here, this cost with this route is already including the 2 months pending cost of seeking approval. That means we are waiting for the approval to finish before starting anything. And now plan B with application for approval. So the cost of application over 2 months is already included with this. You have started with plan B immediately, and then 2 months you're working on plan B, and then the approval results are out. That means here you have choice of 2 events happening. So there will be an event node, and the event results can be approved or denied, and the chances of being approved is 0.4 and denied is 0.6. Now remember, we have added the cost of approval over here. Now we could have added it over here. If we haven't added minus 85 minus 8, that 8 we could have added it over here, but because we already added it over here, we are leaving it over here as 0. So once it is denied, we really don't have a choice but to stick with one particular decision, and that is go with plan go with plan A. And how much is gonna cost you? It will cost you the cost of plan A 125. Then you will take one more extra month and additional 20,000, and total it will cost you 4 months, so it would be additional 6,000. All right. Okay. We should have done this also. So there was no second choice that you have. So that's plan A. What about plan? What if it is approved? Again, you have the same thing, same choices. You can still go with plan A or plan B. So what I will do is I will copy this node and I will paste it over here. But we need to make sure we have proper cost, so I will put proper cost. If we go with plan B, we have already spent 2 months working on it, so how many other more months we need to spend? Another 2 months, so another 2 months cost would be 3,000, so that should be minus 3. And if we go for plan A, again we need to pay 151,000, so that is minus 151. So this is our decision tree. If we look at this value here, it says go with the first alternative, that is seek the approval. If you seek the approval, you have two events happening. It can be denied or it can be approved. If you're denied, then you have one choice, go with plan A. If you're approved, then it says 2, that means the second one, go with plan B. So optimal route is seek approval at this stage, and if approved, then go with plan B. If not approved, go with plan A. Now what if you went with plan B with application for approval? If it is denied, then you have to stick with plan A, and this would be the cost, total cost. If it is approved, then you should go with plan B and finish the project. This will be the cost. So this calculates the EMB. EMB of the whole decision tree is 122.1. If you see how EMB is calculated, it is taken the maximum of these three expected value. These expected values are calculated from the probability and the expected value of the previous stage. This is equals to 0.4 into minus 99, 0.6 into minus 137.5. If you look at here, this is the this value is calculated upon the maximum of these two values. Here it is cost, so plan B would cost less, that's why this. So if these values are given, and if there is probability of things, you need to multiply it with probability to get it done. Otherwise, if these values are given, if you have to calculate the choice over here, it's very simple. Just the one with the minimum cost or the maximum price or the maximum profit will come here, and once it comes here, You have probabilities multiplied to get the expected values over these stages, and the maximum of the expected value will give you the expected moving average value. Thank you.